Right then, let's do some more demos. 2 more drones to go. Let's show you the inside first. Right, I reckon it's going to get, I don't know if it's going to get worse to get to the bottom. These like stuff that's, I don't know, these are a bit older ones or newer ones, I'm not really too sure. We'll have a quick flick through. There's one of mine again. Right, let's bung this up there. Right, in the background I've actually got something playing in the background this time. I've got Bunk Dope, death metal band from Portland, Oregon. Guy from Cruella was in this band and he sent me this demo when he sent me a couple of his Cruella CDs very kindly. No Sense. 2 tracks, Degenerate and Introduce. Doesn't make, I say it makes no sense to me. Looks like good production though, a good, you know, put together well. It's only a copyright, photocopy. So, but the actual printed on the actual cassette, on that side of the cassette. But I have no idea what they were about, or even where they were from. Essex, Chelmsford, Essex. These guys are from. It says so on the demo. I'm guessing some kind of hardcore. Right, Bludgeon. This is their earliest demo, or not? Pretty sure that's Bludgeon, isn't it? Yeah. South End death metal. Yeah. Interesting. That might be their first demo, I don't remember. 2-track promo EP. Right, what's this? Oh, Dioxin. Saving California. Dioxin. It was guys from, at least one of the guys from a band I mentioned a lot, I can't remember the name of them now. Right, Souls to Hell compilation, I think. Yeah, Sadistic Intent, Hermit, Sanity Assassins, Unique Freak, Soundscape, Night 37, Goose Flesh, Alas, Guaranteed Catch, Cleft, Akbar, Worm, Paradox, Groin Churn. Oh, Paradox, who I was in for a while, but not on that particular track, Freedom. Bloodthirsty Massacre, Napalm, Resurrectoris, Numberonson, Sidewinder, Morbid Symphony, Six and Violence. Oh, My Bad Suffering are on there. Dethroned, Kraken, Terror, Hate Eternal, and Cavity. Souls to Hell 3. I reckon that came out maybe with a. Oh, what does it say here? Friend of the Devil, came out in relation to Friend of the Devil zine number 11. Okay, cool. I'd forgotten that. Right. Intense, these guys are still going. Gig every now and again. Intense. I know the bass player is in the London scene. Dark Heresy. There's no copy of Dark Heresy. What's that? Dark something else. Dark Unearthly, I think it is. Dark Unearthly compilation chapter 1. Right, I've got copy number 49. This was a Canadian compilation. Disbelief, Think Shit, Cremation, Corpus Delecti, Cryptal Darkness, Cultivators, Contestataries, I don't know. The Answer, Behemoth, Death's Charge, Immortal, Possession, Infestation, Embryonic Death, and Grave Live. All on that little compilation. Another compilation here, Paranormal Apparition, compilation chapter 2. I don't think we're on there, but I'll have a check. Tenebrae, Cryptal Darkness again, Rotting, Witch Hunt, Immortal Possession, Estuary of Calamity, Sclerosis, Satan Claws Holocaust, Crimson Moon, Destruction, Obscene Crisis, First, Hellbound, Quo Vadis, Autopsia Mortal, Vice Serpent, Middenheim, and Morbid Angel. I'm sure I went through a playlist very similar to that already. But I got 2 copies of that compilation. Right, Smear, Gushing. I don't think I was particularly gushing about this, but they were getting their name out a bit there in the UK scene for a while. But they were that's quite a cool pro little package. Has it got an address here? Can't see it. They're definitely UK based, I'm sure. But I think a little bit industrially, I think, which wouldn't be my cup of tea at any point in my life. Right, never got into any industrial metal. Internal Bleeding, American death metal. Are they from New York? Is Internal Bleeding the one where was it the drummer was a fireman and he tragically died fighting a fire? Was that this band? Was that Internal Bleeding? They're from New York, so I remember that bit right. Anyway, Internal Bleeding. Can't remember if they ever came over to the UK. I ever saw them or not. I think they might have come over at some point, but don't quote me. My memory is rubbish. Right, Handful of Evil. Handful of Evil. No, so Handful of Grief. Sorry, Handful of Grief, and this is Ethereal Grief. Demo '94. I believe these are a Portuguese band. If memory says Ballads for Bullets. Is that the name of their songs? I'm sure I've played that on my podcast. Yeah, Ballad by Bullet. That was it. Ballad by Bullet. I might have had them on my compilations, I can't remember now, but I definitely played them. And I remember that song Ballad by Bullet for some reason. It's the only one I do remember. Right. Get in there, you fucking thing. Cranium. Personal Freedom Surrendered. I get the feeling this might have been the band that one of the bands that played when I went up to Wisbech to see Crawl Space playing. Peterborough Beatdown Crew 666. Yeah, Peterborough, Wisbech. That's all one of them. Much of a muchness, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were headlining. So I must have bought their demo. They weren't that great, but yeah, they were young. They were young kids having fun. That's the main thing. Right, Cerebral Earthquake. Rip it fucking up. From Scotland. Got no memories about this at all. I've been transferring my old demos that were on my original channel over to this channel. No, hold on a second. What channel am I doing this on? No, this is on my original channel, this series. I'm going to put it on my new channel soon, actually, once I get a bit more traction on there, if I ever get some more traction on there. So go and sub my new channel, Metal Pearl TV. But I've been moving all the demos over to the Metal Pearl TV channel. If you want to listen to any of these demos, if there's enough people watching. I wanted to start converting recently, and I went to my tape converter, and it just wouldn't work. Nothing at all. Not a bean. No light came on. Nothing with bing or ping or bloop. Nothing. Fuck all. So I've got to buy myself a new one if I want to do any more demos. So if you want me to convert the demos to videos and put them on my channel, leave comments. So that's the only way to make me feel like bothering. Right, another compilation tape, the Dark Age compilation tape 1. I'm doing a lot of videos today, I'm quite out of breath now. Right, side 1 we have Neolithic, Avulsed, Excision, Theodicy, Anthropomancy, Cryptic Tales is that? Looks like it's got a G in it. IDB, Vasatrix, or Vastatrix is it? Crabber4, Orphanland, Internal Bleeding, Warp Spasm, Cromcroc, I never can pronounce that right, it's Gaelic, so it's probably something like Quim Quoblob or something. They say things weird, they write it weird. Regredior, TVOB and Morstice. All on that one. There's a few good bands on there. What's that little piece of paper inside? Is that a contact sheet or something? Band addresses. Band addresses all inside. A few of those were British bands. Right, Deathgasm #1. Now, is this a compilation from Deathgasm Records from Georgia, or is that just... Oh no, yeah it is. It's compiled by Evan March, who did Deathgasm Records. This might be one of his early compilations, but before he started doing the label proper, maybe, I'm not too sure. He was in a band called Avulsion. Yeah, don't get Avulsed and Avulsion mixed up, because Avulsed are from Spain and Avulsion are from Georgia. Right, so it's got loads of bands on here. 18 on side A. Yeah, loads more side B. I can't bother to read them all out. No one really. Lividity are on there. Morpheus Descends. corpse grinder. Right, yeah. It's just a knock it up yourself kind of job. But he went on to doing lots of other, not much more better things, proper CD releases. I'm not sure if he's still doing his label. I think he might be. What's this? Is this another compilation? Devour Your Soul, is that? For the first time. Horrifying experiences of full devourment. Oh, it's a compilation. Brain Dead, Dark Season, Godforsaken, Impetigo, Archgoat, Cadaverous Condition, Disgrace, Thanatos, Crippled Bastards, and Severance. And right, looks like it was put together in Malaysia, this compilation. The addresses are all for West Malaysia. Interesting. So put together in Malaysia, but I don't know. I'm not sure if any of those bands on there were from Malaysia or not. Emancipation Productions, Promo Tape 95, Withering Surface, Iniquity, Cruel Cell, Euthanasia. Now I know Withering Surface went on to do a full album, which I have got. There's a few extra bits inside here as well. There's a Withering Surface compilation cover, Cruel Cell demo cover. I mean, not compilation, demo. Behind the Other Side, I remember that one. I think I put that on one of my compilations myself, actually. What's on the other side? Iniquity, yeah, for just 4 bands. Are these all Danish bands, maybe? I've got a feeling, I don't know if I'm right or not. I think they might be Danish bands. It hardly matters. Anyway, a little 4-track, try to get the fucking words out properly. A little 4-track promo. Right, Sun Dead compilation tape. Let's see who's on here. If I can read it with Hibernoid, Divisor, Pentacle, Gorgoroth, Accursed, Inquisitor, Carpathian Full Moon, Doomstone, Celestial Season, can't read that, Enortum, I think, and Gravelord. Couldn't make out that second from the last one. Oh, Faunium, I believe. Alright. Enteric Lacerations? That's what it looks like. Full album by the looks of it. It's got like 2 sides, quite a lot of lit tracks on there. Enteric Lacerations. Rings no bells. From Northern Ireland. From Euthanasia Distro. Actually, this is a bit confusing. It says from Northern Ireland here. Is this a compilation? Yeah, I think it's a compilation. It's a bit confusing. It's got Putrefy, Exempt, Morstice, Blasphemer, Impaled, Mute, Vermin, Absolution, sorry, and Morbid Symphony. Yeah, so a few different bands on there. Compilation. Right, Epitaph. Get in there, you twat. Right, that demo's finished, so we'll go without any music in the background for the rest of this. Right, Epitaph Unearthed. Not the Swedish Epitaph. I'm pretty sure this is the UK Epitaph. From West Yorkshire, Batley in West Yorkshire. Terminus Vision. These guys were good. They started out, they were alright. They're kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it really, modern-y metal, but metal, a little bit thrashy, a little bit populist metal. And then they kind of like went from having a drum kit to having a drum machine and putting loads of little samples in there. And it was like, yeah, okay, forget about it. Alright, I think this was the good one, the good demo though. And they had a CD out as well. These guys used to come down and play the Brain Dead Club a few times. Right, Withered Beauty. I interviewed one of the guys from this in my first fanzine, I think. The guy from this was also in Forlorn, February '93, and Windwalker, I think, was some of his other bands. He had loads of bands. At one point he sent me a tape with lots of his stuff on there, and that's how I got to know them all. They're Swedish. Forlorn became... They changed their name. Bugger knows what it is now though. Oh, something literary, I don't know. Isoli? Is it Isol? Anyway, couple of tracks, demos here from Salem Justice. These were cool guys. I interviewed them a couple of times, put them on my compilations. They played down the Brain Dead Club a few times as well. I think it was a couple of brothers, Steve and his brother, whose name's not written on here, so I can't remember it. But I think they were brothers. They were nice chaps. Hope they're doing good. Hope you're good, guys. The demos are being naughty and refusing to go into the blinking slots that are set aside for them. Right, Bloody Vice, 13 minutes, 35 seconds is the name of the demo. It don't look good, I've got to say. It doesn't look like something I would imagine would be my cup of tea from Australia. Bloody Vice. You never know. You never know. It doesn't ring any bells, but my grey man metal senses say nah. Right, Flight of Fantasy. I think this was like a kind of like a promo 2000, a taste of the forthcoming CD. I think this was kind of atmospheric-y kind of stuff, you know, like not quite ambient, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't heavy on. I think it was just some atmospheric kind of texturesy kind of stuff. I get the feeling. Don't quote me on it. Right, for some reason one of my demos is in here. One of my band demos. Right, Obituary, Dead Alive. I don't know if this was an official thing. It's got Roadrunner written on it. I don't imagine maybe they gave it out as promo or something. Maybe they sent it out to fanzines. Ligature, these were sort of thrashy London band. I interviewed them in my fanzine as well at one point. Intense, I think I showed an Intense demo earlier in this row, didn't I? Is there not an Intense demo in the first draw as well? Yeah, Blinded demo in the first one, and this one is, oh, Blinded again. I've got two of the same demo. Hey! Yeah, obviously I must have played them a lot because I didn't even realise I got two of the same demo. I don't know how that transpired. It obviously did at some point. Maybe I should do a contest. Write in and let me know why you should have one of those Intense demos. If anyone gives me a good enough answer, I might send it to them, provided it won't cost me £1 billion to get there. Before God from St Paul, Minnesota in the US. Before God introduction. I'm sure these guys, I don't know what happened with these guys. If this is the ones I think it is, they never wrote to me, but every now and again I'd get a demo off them, like in the post. I think I got a CD a couple of posts as well. Just turn up. No introductory letters and hi, web of God from so and so. Can you feature us in your zine or anything like that? It was just literally just got a demo, just in the post. Paranormal Disposition, LOH. I think these are from the UK. The name rings a bell. I had a feeling there's got to be something about that band, Paranormal Disposition. Like one of the guys was, I don't know, in something. I don't know. Was there some, like he was on telly for some reason, or I don't know. Maybe it wasn't these guys. Maybe it was somebody else. I just got a feeling there was something. Someone did something, and somehow they were like minor, like Z-list stars for a minute. Right, Avulsion. That's Deathgasm Records guy. Evan March. Yeah. Yeah, interviewed them. They always sent me their stuff, so I've got they're from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Holosard. This is the Blue Strike demo. Yeah. What's he got on there? Menace Unseen, The Return, and Masquerade. 3 tracks on there. I can't remember if this is the one where another guy came. No, I think this is still Phil Dissard. They had another guy come in for a while, but I don't think he ever recorded anything with them. Right, Sodomized. Female genital mutilation. That's a bit mean, isn't it? Right, these guys are from, is that America? Ohio. Medina and Elyria, Ohio. Yeah, yeah, death metal, I'm guessing. I think it's pretty much a definite death metal. Right. I can't make out what that band's called. Oh, they're Disloyal. Disloyal. And this is, like, it says Disloyal on the side, but I was trying to read the logo, and Desire is the name of the. Right, 4 tracks. Where is that? Somewhere Western Europe, I guess, Eastern Europe, I reckon. Doesn't actually say the name of this town. From a place called Kitsarin or something like that. So it's got to be one of the Akias. Slovakia, Czechoslovakia, Czechoslovakia, stick it up your back here, something like that. Alright, I'm knackered, that's it. There's a couple of blanks in it, there's a couple of empty positions in this. There was an empty one there? Oh no, it was just like one empty one. I think there's one. So let's just, well, I'll tell you what, let's, that's what I played earlier on. Bunk Dope. Yeah. There you go. That's it for this video. Cheers for watching.